there are definitely way more spots here than I even thought there were. Just went for a big walk this morning and found like so many places to swim. I just jumped in and got cool at each one because it's still pretty hot even in the morning. Probably as hot as it gets on the Gold Coast to begin with, and then only gets hotter from there. So I think I'm starting to get used to it though. I slept really well last night. Really comfortably. Like nothing's really bothering me anymore. There's two kinds of flies here, at least two kinds of flies. One of them's just annoying, but the other one actually bites, and you can't tell which one's which until you feel it bite you. You can tell by looking at them, but you're not really paying attention to every fly that lands on you because that would be crazy. Not sure how the sounds of the waterfalls will be. It's got to be soothing, even as a recording. I like those people on YouTube who just record nature for like hours and you can just listen to nature sounds. Like I'd listen to that over any kind of meditation music or soothing music any day. Just the sound of an actual waterfall. I'm also taking this opportunity to push through my self-consciousness a little bit more because there's another person here. They're filming and taking photos and stuff as well, and they don't mind that I'm here, so that's like goals. Just be able to do whatever you want to do without, like, still be aware of others and respect others, but not to the point where you're more conscious of them and how they're feeling and what they're paying attention to than your own reality, like your own goals. Because that's like, once I overcome that and I can turn the camera on and film anywhere without being in total isolation, I'll be able to film a lot more amazing stuff. It's been a long process, like getting through all of that. Like it's been years of practice, and I've done sessions on it. Like I've done HK sessions on it. There was like one where like all three issues that I was looking at all came back to self-consciousness. So that's why I'm like putting the effort in to take action to actually challenge it as well, not just like sort of fall back into the old way of being and just my old dimension, I guess. Like actually embody the new changes that I've made, because that's a big part of it, I feel. It's so easy to just like, any kind of work that you do, any kind of inner work, you could go get up, like you could do the stuff like the spiritual healing or whatever it is, and then you could go like, I'm fixed now, and just like keep yourself in a safe little bubble where you don't actually have to face any of the stuff. Like that's not what I intend to do. I intend to, if something comes up in me and I face it and I overcome it within, then I want to actually go out into the world and look for opportunities to embody that and yeah, see what I'm really capable of and push through in the outer world as well as in the inner world, if that makes sense. And so far, actually, it's funny because I say push through and I say I've got to try harder and do all these things, but the self-consciousness isn't there at all. Like, it's the idea of it. It's like I remember that was a thing, but I actually don't feel it. I actually don't feel it at all. I feel fine. I feel like I could walk over there while I'm recording and start a conversation and involve that person in my video if they were up for that. I wouldn't want to like force that on anybody. But here we go. She might actually come up this way and that will be an opportunity. She might actually want to know what I'm doing. No, she's off. She's doing the same thing, like, oh yeah, respect the space of somebody else's. Actually, that's a big assumption. She's probably just done what she wanted to do and she's off on her journey. All this stuff belongs to me. All these issues around self-consciousness and filming in public, it's all my stuff. I really have no idea what goes on in other people's minds. It seems like they don't even think about it. They just like take photos, film, like play. I guess it's different. The one thing I can say is different is because I share what I film with a reasonable size audience. So that's what makes it weird. Because I'm reproducing it. I'm not just like filming it and having it on my phone and one person who is me sees that. It's like, because you're sharing what you're capturing with an audience. I think that's what adds the weight to it. Is this relatable? Is anybody else out there trying to film themselves or trying to film something because they're trying to start a business or they're trying to... What else do you use this for? I guess just like share your story, but that becomes a business. That's one of those flies that actually bites. Yeah. Well, it started off for me, I just wanted to share. And then I realized if I wanted to just share my story and I wanted to go on this journey, then I had to make money from doing it, so it turns into a business. And to be honest, I haven't made a lot of money from sharing my story yet. So I've been sharing other people's stories, creating content for them. But I always think every single client that I work with, like, you could do all of this yourself. Like, mostly what I'm there for is just to reinforce them and make them feel like they can do it. But I don't know. I do have a lot of tech knowledge and I do understand cameras and microphones really well. I understand like framing, I understand so much. I guess you can't just pick it up and start doing it as well as somebody who's been doing it for a long time. But I do think that you can just pick it up and start doing it. I firmly believe that anybody could just like start sharing their story and creating what they want to share with the world and everything that comes with it, whether it's like a product, like an invention that you've made. You could market it and sell it just by telling a story. If you had like, if you wanted to help people, like a service, like you wanted to help people heal, or you wanted to help people get fit, or you wanted to help people just be generally happier, help people with their relationships, you just turn the camera on and start telling a story. Like, I think anybody can do it. Anybody can like use this medium. So yeah, and I think, so my question to nobody in particular was, is this relatable? Because I was starting to feel like I'm kind of just talking about problems that are all my stuff, but yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that maybe it's not self-consciousness, maybe there's other things like you, maybe you think that you're not good at speaking, which is another issue that I have. Or maybe you think that you're just bad at filming, like that could stop you. Anything that you think you're bad at, any obstacle that's going to stop you from creating what you want to share with the world is going to be, it's going to stop the whole show. But the only way really through it is to keep doing it, keep trying, like keep learning. Make all of the mistakes that you can as quickly as you can. That's my approach. But also, I don't even know if that's good advice at this point, because that hurt me a lot. I didn't need to do this. But at the same time, I'm so grateful because I did it so fast. I went through all this shit so fast. I'm still quite young. I'm relatively young. I've done a lot really quickly, and I feel like I'm going to enjoy a lot more of my life with a lot less issues, and with a lot more confidence, and with a lot more health. I'm healthy, and I'm just loving it. So that's the trade-off. Like, you work through your shit really hard and fast, and then you get to spend more of your life free from all the shit. Or you can take your time and just enjoy your whole life and just accept that you're going to have issues and you're going to have problems and things are going to be hard sometimes. After doing it the fast way, I would recommend the slow way, but I'm not sure if I had gone the slow way, if I would have been actually happy and content, or if I would have just always been feeling that frustration and that urgency to get to where I wanted to be, which was what motivated me and drove me to do the fast way. But now I'm here. This is what has happened. I'm at this place where I have a lot of skills. I have a lot of like valued skills, marketable skills. I could work anywhere. Like I could work. There's so many jobs that I could have if I wanted to just walk into a job. And I can also share my story and create my own business and create something for myself as well. And then there's just all the skills that are just like, you can make a bit of money here and there. Like, I'm pretty fucking stoked really when I look at like my toolkit for life that I've accumulated so quickly. So yeah, because that was my driving force. I always was like, I want to do all the hard shit quickly so I can enjoy being young with like being confident and having money and knowing what the fuck I'm doing. That's why I did this. That's why I'm still doing it. I've actually turned it up to go faster and harder and increased my sense of inner urgency because I want to get this last, like, I just want to evolve like this last evolution of self, like, so that I can start doing the other thing, like, because it would be very easy to fall into the trap of just constant self-improvement for the rest of my life. Always like, I'll enjoy myself more if I have less issues and I've got like more skills and I have more personal development. But this is the last big journey. This is the last big like push to be fast and hard and toughen up and like get through it. And then after this, I'm going to chill. I'm promising myself that I'm going to chill after this. I'm going to set myself up in a way that it's actually nice, and I'm going to enjoy being who I am. Sounds pretty good. Click the like button for me, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just saying that stuff because I know that it's a reminder and people actually do more things when I say it.